Patience and kindness on the path of goodness. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between mountains, people lived simple but content lives. Though life was calm, not without challenges, there was one person who stood out. His name was Alex. Alex was not the wealthiest or most influential person in the village, but his heart was filled with kindness, and his soul was patient. He lived his life with the purpose of helping others and spreading goodness wherever he went. Alex lived a simple life. He worked hard every day, but his true passion was in helping others. Whether it was offering a hand to someone in need or giving wise advice to those struggling, he was always there for people. His acts of kindness were not just material but also emotional, as he often comforted people in times of sorrow and offered words of encouragement. People in the village spoke of him kindly, for he was a true friend to all. Though the village was generally peaceful, there were moments of discord. People sometimes argued over minor issues, but Alex never got involved in any conflicts. He remained calm, composed, and focused on spreading peace. People often asked him why he always thought about others and never seemed to focus on his own needs. To them, Alex simply responded, "I find my wealth in peace of mind, and I wish to share that peace with others." But one day, a new person came to the village. His name was Michael. Michael was ambitious, focused on gaining power and wealth, and believed that the only way to succeed in life was to overpower others. He quickly noticed Alex's gentle ways and saw them as weak. He approached Alex and said, "Why do you spend all your time helping others and not focusing on your own success? In the real world, only the strong thrive. If you want to succeed, you need to show strength and compete for what you want." Alex, hearing these words, simply smiled and replied, "Each person has their own path. I choose the path of kindness and patience, believing that it's the way to true success. I do not seek to compete with others, I wish to spread peace and goodwill." Michael, however, was not convinced. He continued to challenge Alex's methods and criticize his way of life. "You're wasting your time, Alex," he said. "Helping others won't get you anywhere. You must think about yourself and get ahead." Michael soon began to manipulate the villagers, using his charm and promises of wealth to sway them in his favor. He spread rumors about Alex, claiming that he was weak and naive. Some people started to believe Michael and distanced themselves from Alex, but Alex never reacted to the gossip. He remained calm and continued helping those in need, always focused on his goal of making the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. As time passed, Michael's true nature began to show. His promises of wealth and power were empty, and his manipulation caused more and more divisions in the village. The villagers started to notice that his methods were only bringing discord, and that the people who had followed him were growing disillusioned. Meanwhile, Alex continued his peaceful ways. He didn't engage in the drama, instead offering a listening ear to those who needed it and providing support to those who were suffering. Even though many people had fallen under Michael's influence, Alex never gave up. He believed in the power of goodness and patience. One day, a confrontation took place. The villagers, now seeing Michael's true intentions, decided to confront him. They realized that his manipulation had caused harm, and they began to reject him. Slowly, his followers began to leave him, realizing that Alex's way was the true path to peace. Michael found himself alone, with no one to support him, as his lies had caught up with him. Alex, though, continued to show kindness and patience. He never spoke ill of Michael, never sought revenge, but instead focused on healing the wounds Michael had caused. Through his consistent acts of goodness and unwavering patience, Alex slowly began to rebuild the peace in the village. People started to see his true strength, the strength of a kind heart and a calm mind. Over time, Alex became a symbol of hope and peace, not only in his village but in the surrounding areas as well. He became known as a true leader, not because of his wealth or power, but because of his unwavering commitment to kindness and patience. People admired him for his resilience and the way he never allowed hardship to change his values. Moral of the story: life is full of challenges, and sometimes it seems like the path of kindness and patience is the harder one. But in the end, these qualities bring true success. Patience and kindness may seem like weaknesses to some, but in truth, they are the greatest strengths. A person who remains true to themselves, no matter the hardships they face, will always find peace and will ultimately win the respect of others. Goodness, when practiced with patience, is an unstoppable force.